Hey everybody, this is Spencer here at Brilliant Setups, and thank you so much for accessing your membership plan compare chart that we created here to help you better define the value that you're going to be giving for your membership plans, the forms, categories, all that good stuff. Today, I actually wanted to do a video just to kind of show anyone who's still out there working on their categories, working on their membership plans, of some successes that we've seen with other brands that do something similar to this to kind of help point anyone in the right direction. And for those that are still working on their membership plans, trying to define what they want to do, and also just some overall guidance on the form for any questions that people might have. Now, please feel free to email me if you have questions about your form, if you have questions about certain information that we cover on the form. I'm more than happy to go over anything and make sure that you get taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So here you can see we have a membership plan compare chart kind of filled out. Here we have three plans. You have claim, bronze, and silver. Now, the claim, bronze, and silver, these can be renamed to match what you're going to be naming each membership plan. If it's, basic, pro, and premium, bronze, silver, gold, whichever way you want to go. If there's other names out there that you're going to be using, feel free to use those as well. So here we have all the claim listing, bronze and silver variables filled out on this form here. We've gone over the claim listings and what they can do on Brilliant Directories, even though they're not real profiles. I mean, not real members yet. They are real profiles. You can still set up these settings so that when you're adding a new claim listing, that the system will know to put them in a certain top level category, only display certain forms on their membership plan profile, and also any other information that you have set up that they follow it accordingly. So for the claim listings, clearly they're not going to be paying to sign up because they're free, but we do have them having the ability to display a lot of different content. And this is actually something you'll see across all the membership profiles, is because you don't want to restrict the user. And by user, I mean people coming to the site to look at your members. You don't want to restrict the content that they see. You always want to make sure that they're getting the value that you're promising them so that they can keep coming back to the site, referring the brand out. And just overall getting more traffic and helping you get people coming back to the site. So you don't ever want to restrict content that your users can possibly see. Some things that we've noticed that work well is if you're a new brand, that you want to offer an annual membership, not monthly, because if you offer monthly, you're giving everyone 4 weeks to decide, should I renew my memberships or not, right? Giving yourself an annual subscription gives you a full year to give out that value that you're promising people when they sign up. Now, what's cool is you can do a one-time setup fee. So you can make a setup fee be whatever cost you want it. Normally, if you're paying $1,000 for an annual cost, you could do $250 as a one-time setup fee. Sometimes we've seen people do $500, and that seems to work as well. So whatever you feel comfortable selling people to, that's always the way to go. And also, you want to set a price point that makes you want to get out of bed and wake up and make sales for the site, get things going. So don't want to box yourself in for just, $10 a month membership, because you put so much effort into keeping people signing up, but you're forgetting that in 4 weeks, you're going to have to do this all over again on top of making new sales and new clients to sign up. So starting out, annual memberships is an idea that I always kind of entertain, especially for brands who are just new. And if you do monthly, just make sure that you're able to take care of all the members who are part of the brand, who are signing up, making sure you're getting them fresh content, making sure they're getting taken care of. Maybe you have a customer support team. Maybe you have someone that you've hired to do this by the hour to help make sure people are getting everything taken care of. So one other thing that we have here is a bronze plan. Now, this is free for people to sign up, because this is a great way for you to get people's foot in the door. So for you to start nurturing the brand around them, they go on their buyer's journey. They can start identifying what value you're providing, because ultimately, for them to buy into what you're selling, especially if it's paid content, they need to trust what you're doing is going to give them value, that you're going to take this problem away. Maybe you're offering extra leads or you're offering extra traffic. If you are making those promises, make sure you have traffic coming to the site. Make sure that you do have leads coming through to your members, because if I sign up to a paid tier and you promise me these things, and let's say you do monthly, right? It's going to be really hard to suffice that with just within 4 weeks. And, maybe I won't renew, and all that hard work you put in to get me to sign up is lost because you lost my trust, because I'm not getting the value you promised me. So it's good to not fall down that rabbit hole if you're going to be doing traffic and leads. And of course, that kind of falls back to the annual subscription. But the bronze, having a free membership plan is great. Like I said, to get people's foot in the door so you can start nurturing the brand, start taking them through their buyer's journey from when they first engage with you to them buying something from you. Either it's a service or a product that you're trying to sell. We've also done leads. So leads, we've actually turned on for claim listing plans as well, because this is a great way for you to contact your claim listings, because now you have a reason to call them. You can let them know that they have a lead that came in. Hey, I'm going to give you this lead for free, but if you want any other leads that come through your profile, then you'll need to come claim the profile itself, right? That's much more effective than just cold calling someone, asking them to sign up, asking them to join the brand when they don't really know who you are or what it is that you do. And of course, there are ways to, even if you are doing cold call, there are ways to set up, a type of sales flow on how those work. That's actually something that we've worked with a couple of clients on Brilliant Directories who go through their sales processes. And of course, this is a good conversation to have if you have your site ready, if you're looking at getting sales going. The next thing we have on here is the automatic lead. So the Get Match program. We don't have it for claim listings because we just want to do direct, but you can turn it on for claim listings. The reason we don't have it turned on is because the system's going to send out leads to all your members. Normally, this is something you want to offer to a paid tier, because you can give them first priority on the leads that come in. The next thing on here is the free trial. So we don't offer any free trials because we have a free plan. That's what the free plan is for. And if you do a free trial, you don't want to extend it too long, because if you give me the value that I need, if you solve my problem within those days, then why would I sign up? Why would I pay to be on there, right? Free trials are great if you do a few days, maybe a week, just to get people familiar with the brand, but you don't want to give them too much value up front, because then they'll have no reason to pay you if you are already solving their problem. Now, if you are already solving their problem and that problem is consistent, like I need more leads for my business, then they will continue to pay. But it's good to have a free trial just for a few days or up to a week. The search result priority, 0 in Brilliant Directories is the highest priority that any membership plan can get. So if you give a membership plan 0, no matter what, they'll always be on top in the search result page. Even if you do this for the post types, where if you want your post types to follow the same sort rule that you have for your membership plans, which you can turn that on with the settings in Brilliant Directories, this will be a great way to do it. The next thing we have is categories. So we made a free plan can sign up to 2 categories, and the paid and claim listings can sign up to as many categories as they want. Now, the reason we did this is because you want to give some reason for people to upgrade to the paid tier, right? Maybe depending on the industry you're in, people can connect with more than just 2 categories. Well, you need them to upgrade, because the free plan, you don't want to give away too much value. Because if my value is getting met, just like the free trial, then there's no reason for me to upgrade. The next thing on here is, logos and profile photos. Since these are individuals, they're using the profile photos to display. Now you can do both. It's fine, but we always see that if it's an individual, it's a profile photo, which is good to use. The next thing is the cover photo. Now, one thing about the cover photo is if you are allowing people to use a cover photo, then you want to make sure that the images they add there, the file size is really small. Because if the file size is not small and you have lots of members adding cover photos, this is going to severely slow down your website. So it's always good to, if you're going to do cover photos, make sure that the files being added by your members are less than 5 megabytes, or the smaller the better. The About Us form, additional details form, like I said, you don't want to restrict the content that your members and users can see. You want to make sure you're giving away as much content as you can, giving away as much value as you can. So we don't restrict that as well. Now, what comes to the difference between, well, Spencer, if I'm giving away all the content on a membership profile page and members are able to add all the information they want, how can I get someone to upgrade? A good way to focus on that is the leads, how your automatic leads are getting flowed through. Make sure your paid tier gets the first priority. You can also restrict the search results, so paid will always be on top. You can restrict the number of categories that people will get. You can also restrict the number of locations that will display. We don't on this one, but you do have that option too. The next thing that you can also restrict is the post types. Now, post types are the content that people can add to the website. So blogs, articles, events. You can restrict the post types to the content that people would add, or even have paid ads. So if I were signing up for free and I want to add an event, well, maybe I have to pay to add that event because I'm not on the paid plan where it's free for me to offer that. Just some ideas to help get anyone who's setting up their plans, just to kind of get those juices flowing, I guess. On the claim listings, they don't have the ability to add any content because they're not a real member yet. They are a real profile, but they're not a real member yet. So this is for people who are actually members using the site. This is where you're going to want to restrict who can add what, or maybe who can add what at a cost and who gets it for free. So I hope this really helps anyone who's currently messing around with their membership plans. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Be more than happy to answer any questions you have for your membership plans, what you're looking to do. I'm happy to show you sites as well for people that have seen some success with Brilliant Directories, with their membership plans and what they did. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out. Well, thank you so much for your time today, everybody. I'll record a couple more videos in the future here for more help on your membership plans. So feel free to keep an eye out for that. And like I said, if you have questions, let me know. All right. Thank you so much for your time today.